Hi, YouTube family. Well, like I promised, I'm going to give an update. Today is the 6th of February. Is that right? I don't have anything to look at. I think today's the 6th. It's Monday. I think on all my work stuff I put it was the 6th. So we're going to go with the 6th. I got an interesting call from the denture place. Hey, we don't think your dentures are going to be done in time for you to pick them up tomorrow. Can we reschedule that for later in the day? No, sorry, I'll be working. Can we schedule it for the same day or same time, just the next day? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, great, let's do that. So, again, why I do not trust other people with important things. So, I am not wanting them to rush my denture making at all. They just have to obviously be done before surgery. So, because I have to be able to pick them up. So, if they get them done the day of surgery, I don't care. As long as they're done before I sit my butt in to be sedated, I'm good. So, let's see. This video is going to be, let's do it on the impressions, how they take them. So your dentist is likely going to set you up an appointment for to do impressions. So you're going to go in there not knowing what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. I had heard lots of things from what other people have said. I just went in there knowing my own teeth. So the problem with my teeth is, and have been for years, anything cold makes them hurt. Anything hot makes them hurt. It's just been recently that any temperature makes them hurt. It used to be to where if it was just mildly hot or mildly chilled, it was okay. Now anything makes them hurt. So I was worried because normally the stuff they use to actually take impressions is very cold. So I was concerned. So I went in there. She asked me if I wanted my teeth to look about the same. In other words, what I think she was getting at is, now's your chance. Do you want perfect teeth, or do you like the teeth you have now? So I have pay no attention to the ones that are missing. But in general, they're okay. The color, horrible. But other than that, I think my teeth are okay. And I want them to have the natural look to them. She pointed out that that line is not perfectly centered, is what she said. I'm not worried about it. I've lived with my teeth for my entire life, and having something not perfectly placed that makes them look more real, I think. So I told her, no, I'm happy with how my teeth are, don't make any absolute corrections. And she said, okay. And then we talked about tooth color. So depending on your dentist, where you go, you're going to have choices to make. You're going to have options on tooth color. And so they're going to show you everything from dingy, smokes 3 packs of cigarettes a day, drinks nothing but coffee, to whiteout. Hollywood, whiteout. The place I'm getting my dentures from gave me 3 choices. They were dingy. Like I said, 3 packs a day, smoker, drinks nothing but soda and coffee, never brushes their teeth. Whiteout. And then in the middle. I call it in the middle. When she showed me the 3, I was like, well, I don't want the first 2. I want the white. And she said, well, the one in the middle is our most popular choice. Now, as soon as she said that, I threw that out the window because just because it's popular doesn't not mean it's the best for me. So, anyway, I was having a hard time choosing between the middle and the white. And I knew I didn't want them to look, I wanted them to look natural, but I'm paying for teeth. Like, I don't want them to look dingy. So, anyway, I was having a hard time. Well, they have the teeth that are connected to this metal tab that you can hold on to and you put it up to your mouth. She gave me the white one, the Hollywood white, and I put it up to my face and it was, let's just say it wasn't good. So I put the second one up to it and it was like, oh yeah, that's good. So I picked the middle one. I hope I'm happy with it. I'm glad I only had 3 choices, I guess, because that was a little mind numbing. I was not expecting to have such a hard time with it, but it was a hard time. So, my dog kind of jumped on me and my glasses are crooked. Anyway, moving on. So at that point, she went to do the impressions. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna come out, she or he, they're gonna come out and they're going to try to figure out what tray will fit your jaw and your teeth and everything. And she came and she put this tray in my mouth and it was too big. And she came back with another tray, too small. Next tray, just right. So then she goes and fills this tray up with this disgusting stuff. And it's the material that actually makes the impressions. So they're going to come in, they're going to have you open your mouth, and they're going to put this tray in your mouth and kind of move it around and stuff. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to hold it in your mouth. I think it was like a minute. It wasn't that long. It was cold, but it, for some reason, didn't hurt. So that makes me suspicious of a lot of things. Anyway, so then she came back, did the same thing. 1 tray, too big. 2nd tray, too small. 3rd tray, just right. And put the material in, came in, had me open my mouth, and she put it in there and got it down. So those are the impressions that they're taking of your top and bottom teeth. Then she came back and she said, okay, I need for you to open your mouth. I'm going to put some stuff in there. And then I need for you to bite down like you normally would bite down. So, like you normally would. And this is important because they need to be able to tell where your actual bite is. And I know for me, like I almost wanted to make it to where I didn't have an overbite, because I have a pretty significant overbite. But I had seen so many people that had to have their had them like redone or totally adjusted. So I was like, nope, just do what you normally do. So bit down. And so then she came back, and it's like a caulking gun almost. It's very strange. So she went and she put the stuff in. And then that one, you have to sit there for, I want to say like 3 or 4 minutes. It's not bad though. It sounds a lot worse than it is. Um, like the thought of not being able to breathe through your mouth, I think that is more uncomfortable than anything else, because you just do it normally, maybe. So, um, I had a significant fear that when they went to pull these trays out, and when they went to pull like the impression material out, I swear I was going to lose a tooth. Not when they were doing it, like before they were doing it. I was sitting there thinking, God, I hope I don't lose a tooth. It's really going to hurt if I lose a tooth. Like, I don't care about the embarrassment. It's going to hurt if I lose a tooth. That didn't happen, thank God. But I'm not the only one who has thought this. If you go on YouTube and people are talking about impressions, they thought the same thing. So, yeah. So, anyway, at that point, she was done. Basically, had to wipe all the stuff off of my face because it was the impression material. Um, wear clothes that you don't mind getting a little dirty. Um, like if you're not going to freak out that something gets on it, I guess. So if you're wearing really like lace or anything like, delicate, I probably wouldn't wear that. They will give you a bib, which is nice, but maybe if you're going to work right after, take a wear a shirt that you don't mind getting dirty, and then change your shirt before you go to work. That's what I would have done had I thought more about it. Um, let's see. So after she did the impressions and I got wiped up and cleaned and all that, I went out, um, and that's where I paid for my dentures, the portion that my insurance wasn't covering. Um, I did talk a little bit about this before, but I'll kind of skim over it real quick. So my dentures, I got the ultra premium from DDS in Springfield, Missouri. Everywhere is going to be different. If you go to a different company, it's going to be different. Even if you go to a DDS, if it's in a different area, it's going to be different. So DDS in Springfield, Missouri, for tops and bottoms, it was 2,900. I want to say it was almost 3,000, but not quite. Insurance, my insurance pays 50% of the lowest rating, the lowest quality denture, because they'll work. So insurance is like, well, they'll work. So that's all we need to be cognizant of. So the most that they would pay, their, I guess, economy is what they call it, is 400. Trying to think. No, 800 for the top, 800 for the bottom. That's right. And then insurance will pay 50%. So they paid 4 and 4. So that left me paying 2,100. I think the math is right, I think. So anyway, I had to pay the remainder at that point, because they want to be paid before they actually start making the teeth. And word to the wise, if you're going to use your debit card, call your bank before you try to make this purchase. Call them and let them know that you're going to be making a purchase for X amount. And so you need your daily limit raised. Otherwise, like me, your card will likely come back declined. Not because there's not enough funds in your account, but because you've reached your daily limit. So, hard lesson learned there. It's not, they're used to it. The lady that was doing mine, she's like, oh, this happens all the time. You just need to call your bank. But it took an extra 20 minutes that it didn't need to be. So, anyway, that's a pointer. So then I left, and now I'm left here, wondering what my teeth are going to look like. Kind of excited in a weird way. I'm looking forward to surgery in the sense that all of my teeth will be gone. They're not going to be hurting like they are right now. I normally smile. My eyes aren't normally all squinty like they are right now. I do have a light in front of my face, but normally I'm, a little more upbeat. Normally my eyes are open, and but right now my entire jaw is just throbbing. I've got a migraine that I've had since Friday, and today's Monday. And it's because I can't take acetaminophen, ibuprofen, naproxen, or aspirin. So I'm just trying to get through at this point. So excited to not be in pain. Oddly excited to see my teeth. Kind of excited to not be working, I guess. I don't know. I like my job. I have a really phenomenal boss that I just don't even deserve. He's awesome. And I love my team. So I am blessed in that area. So going to work it's work. Most people don't like going to work. I like going to work. It's not for the work, it's for the people, but you know what I mean. For this, I was going to take off Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And I was talking to my boss more about it, and we decided, we collaborated, and we decided, you know what? I've got the sick time. We're going to do Thursday, surgery day, Friday, Monday, and the rest of the week, just in case. For those of you that don't know, I'm an insurance adjuster. My job is talking on the phone for 8 hours every day. So, while I do genuinely love talking to my customers and I love helping them, and my biggest goal is to give them the best customer service that they can get, I guarantee you that I'm not going to be able to give outstanding customer service while I'm trying to heal right after having my teeth ripped out of my head. So, I had to be realistic. So I'm taking all that time off. Tomorrow is Tuesday. And then I've got Wednesday and then surgery day. Um, so I'm a little bit excited, a little terrified, and a little bit of just get this over with. Like the decision has already been made. Like the decision has been made, and I'm the type of person once I make a decision, like I'm just gonna see it out. It might turn out to be a shit show. But um I'm usually one that unless something really derails things, I just stay on path. So we shall see. All the best laid plans, right? So I do wish my mother was here with me. She passed away in '07. So whenever something is difficult to go through, I think like most people, if you had a very um, supportive mother and father, you obviously want that during the hardest parts of your life. And yeah, I'm really missing them right now. So, um, I've got a funny story for you. You'll like this one. So, I am not overly religious. I am what I consider spiritual. I believe in God. I believe in heaven and hell. I believe um, that you should treat others the way you want to be treated. I believe in patience, and I believe in showing people grace. Hopefully, you're showing me some grace. Um, but so I'm not overly religious. My boss is a little more religious, a little more. Um, so we're talking about food because I don't know how long it's going to be to where I can actually eat. Like, eat, not like nibble, like eat. When am I going to be able to eat? So I'm throwing a realistic, what I feel is realistic. I'm going to throw like a month, at least a month. It's going to be at least a month. So we're talking about places, I told him I'm going to be eating at as many places as I possibly can that I've always wanted to go to. And because I don't know how long it's going to be to where I can actually enjoy a good meal. And well, one of my teeth actually cracked in half, and I was in horrible pain. And I told him, I amming him, and I told him, you won't believe what happened, blah, 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 blah. And he said, there's no reason to start your diet early. Geez, overachiever. And I said, I wasn't trying to start anything early. I had plans for my Last Supper. Do you know that man came back with a reply that made me just laugh? He said, so did Jesus. I said, I had big plans for my last meal. And he said, so did Jesus. That caught me off guard. It was pretty funny, I think. Anyway. um, so yeah. I hope that those of you that are watching this for a reason, because you need to get dentures or are going to be getting dentures, I hope that you have a supportive tribe around you. And if not, I'm here. I will be your support. I will. I'll answer any questions you may have. I'm probably not going to have the right answer, but we can find it out together. All right. So much love to you all. Take care of yourself and have a great week. Um, I guess till next time. Bye.